If you have the Cardinals defense on your fantasy team, you're probably sitting pretty well right now. The NFL's best defense continues to get better, and they just sent a statement to the rest of the league.
Once we get one early, they're going to continue falling out of the sky.
Lion fans hate it, but it's the only tune playing. Call it the Motown Beatdown, featuring interceptions, fumble recoveries, and turnovers.
We're like piranhas today. It was blood in the water.
Catchy, right? 6 total, a season high. Rashad Johnson was feeling that vibe despite battling a back injury.
Rashad is a gladiator.
2 interceptions and a fumble recovery.
You just try and do whatever you can to make sure that you're not hurting your teammates if you do go back. I think last week, I did that and hurt my team a little bit on a long run. But this week I made sure that I was ready to go back before I went back and was able to make a play this time.
I knew that he definitely was going to play in this game and continue playing through that injury because, for one, we don't have many DBs. And 2, we're just each other's brother's keeper.
Once turnover started, everybody's like they're competing for him. I asked Tyron, "What are you doing, sharing? You let bounce off your chest, and other guys are getting them. I ain't like you to share."
Sharing is caring, unless you're the honey badger.
We officially came up with a new rule. So anytime a defensive back deflects the ball, I have to have an opportunity to catch it. Rashad did not give me an opportunity to catch the ball again, but it was a good play by him.
Hey, but the most meaningful turnover, Corey Redding's tip drill interception against the team who drafted him.
It felt great. It was just, our coaches always tell us, the play don't care who makes it. Just be there to make the play when the play presents itself. And I was just happened to be at the right place at the right time and made the best out of the situation.
But it wasn't all good news after the game. Safety Chris Clemens, linebacker Kenny Demons, and linebacker Alex Okafor all left the game with injuries. BA said he doesn't have a good feeling about. They'll head back to Phoenix for an MRI. While the rest of the team heads to West Virginia, they'll practice out there all week long before their game against the Pittsburgh Steelers next Sunday. In Detroit with the Cardinals, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports. In his own words, quarterback Carson Palmer can finally put last week's loss to the Rams behind it. But his performance today did a whole lot more than give the Cardinals a victory. It also put him in the race for MVP.
I think he's the best in the business. He's just put that on full display again. Spreading the ball around, being effective, not turning the football over for us. This is in great command of the system, and it's fun to watch.
It's even better on paper. Palmer is 17-3 in his last 20 starts, and his 13 touchdowns through the first 5 games ties a 60-year-old franchise record. Flat out, he's making playing quarterback in the NFL look easy.
You never know how you look, but I feel comfortable and confident. And I should. I've had a number of years in this system under my belt.
But every good quarterback knows you're only as good as your running game. And the Cardinals have a good one. Their 5th consecutive 100-yard rushing game, thanks to a fully healthy 3-headed monster.
Each guy has a strength and a weakness, and I think they each kind of play off each other really well. What one guy's strength is, another guy's weakness is, and vice versa. So it's a really good backfield, a really good stable of backs.
But the most important stat, 1. As in the 1 touchdown Darren Fells caught, dedicated to his brother Daniel, a tight end for the Giants, who's in intensive care right now, battling a severe infection in his ankle.
Definitely. It's been my mind the whole time, in my heart, and I'm just trying to hopefully he gets better.
Of course, our thoughts and prayers are with the Fells family. Back to Palmer real quick. He finished the day with just as many touchdown passes as incompletions. 3. The Cardinals' offense is historically good. They're 190 points through the first 5 games of the season, 4th most in NFL history. Wow. With the Cardinals in Detroit, Cameron Cox, 12 Sports.